Thanks, YouTube. And thanks for my phone notification. Hello. Alright, so why did my phone want my attention? Anyway, welcome to another morning. It's way too fucking warm in the UK, and I'm pretty sure I have a heat-induced headache at the moment. I'm currently drinking painkiller and chugging shit ton of water, hoping for the best. So yeah, we have the rest of our black border to finish. Since I'm getting distracted. Also, Cyber Quincy. What do we need to do? Ah, Apocalypse. As we can tell, we've left all the difficult stuff for last, naturally. Ah yes, I placed Quincy in a wonderful spot. Alright, so the goal here is to just have so many goddamn Dragon's Breath wizards, as is always the case, that it doesn't matter what happens to us. Ram Ranch? Ain't no ranches here yet. He's still locked. Right, how many pops do I still need? Yeah, nah, we ain't seeing the cowboy until update 50. Statistically unlikely to achieve enough pops. Is command update 50 just update? It's just update. That command is always active and it will always be the most recent Reddit post, Ninja Kiwi post for an update. Unless I forget. But it should always be the most recent game update at least. It might not be a preview though. Or like a hotfix. It's very helpful for me too, because I read patch notes and then immediately forget everything inside the patch notes, so I need to then look at the patch notes again. Currently filling all spa pits water with ice monkeys, totally normal activities? Naturally. So everyone else's day? Overly warm, but otherwise alright. Stream self-doing collection event grind? Ah, so you're the next Keikaka / full. I'm a believer in that all I need is this Dragon's Breath and the problem solves itself. NK being NK, you can brick your save and make it so you can't get every primary monkey at the moment. Wait. I think I need more clarification on the bricking save part. I'm just confused as to what exactly is happening / what that means. You start your account, Desperado is an option to choose from out of the primaries. Oh, that's funny. Oh wait, yeah, I forgot, like, permaspike is a thing. There we go, we got permaspike factory. I assume it's just a mistake in letting you being able to choose Desperado in the first place. And that's where the problem lies. Copied Frosty's Chips guide. You know, since I'm pretty sure I'm going to have quite a bit of time left at the end of this Black Border / quest content, I should probably try to do a Chips run that doesn't, you know, YOLO 98 and round 100's end. The set target lets Supermines finally get a 2 TC. Set target might allow a lot of weird shit. I'm actually so shocked we finally have this on a Spike Factory. So they Blink Synertion, the co-op did Blink Crush. I mean, the biggest thing for me is the fact that I wonder if this is ever going to actually get any pops. Oh, it might. Oh yeah, it's going to get pops now. There we go. The prophecy as foretold. What was I gonna say? I've now completely lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, the Spike Factory having set target, now I'm pretty sure kills needing to auto hotkey macro Sanctuary's perma-spike placements. Like, there's no, oops, I got it right for Alk buff, but the second I stronger stim, it immediately kills the placement. That can't happen anymore because you just set the target. Do you have set target on the track? Hold on, we'll free play. No, no you don't. It can go wherever you want. I guess I'm just gonna let this ride out now. The people may still get a chance to see the cowboy after all. There, my work here is done. What happens, happens. Not gonna regen farm? And the person that didn't farm that fucking quest to immediately unlock, what was it? Was it Sea Monkey at the time? Where like if you just played the Moab Apocalypse mode for like 30 minutes you'd have the new tower. I didn't do that and waited until the next update to get enough pops. I'll make one exception. If somehow this survives long enough to buy supermines, I'll buy it. But I don't think it will. Like, I am exceptionally lazy. Like, if we don't unlock Cowboy, we're not gonna have Cowboy. That's just how it is. It's not my fault that Ninja Kiwi sets it to literally popping balloons and not pop count. Even though it uses the exact same fucking icon. It's not my fault Ninja Kiwi defines popping a balloon and popping as two different things. I mean, I technically have one. I have a whole singular Desperado that I got from completing chimps. He's my one and only cowboy. Soon I'll have 3 more cowboys once I do the tutorial quest, but still. There we go. It's so over. You know, give me subs. Subs are fun. As you can see, I played a lot of collection event. Wait, is this map like perfectly symmetrical? No, it can't be. This looks smaller. Oh, Wizard can't. Yeah, Wizard can't fit there, therefore this side is smaller, if only a little bit. Yeah, no, it's fun. Oh. Man, this side's actually really fucking bad for being dumb with snipers. What a shame. In that case, it's time to be dumb with a heli instead. I know, we need to buy a ninja. We've seen reverse on balance yet? Wait, what happened to balance? Like 25 towers because now I can play Bingo with the black insta borders. We don't have a free space block in the middle. Pause, go look. I'll go look after the border. Just keep reminding me. Make sure I don't forget. Again, I'm probably going to be done. I'm probably going to be done like an hour and a half into the stream and need something to do, so we've got time to kill today. Just go nice so you don't forget, then come back. I refuse. If I did things a smart way, I'd have this game beaten within 1,000 hours instead of 2,000. Otherwise, there's someone coming in and spoiling. Just instantly gaslight me if that happens. Just mass say a bunch of different things so I don't know who's correct. Alright, fine, fuck it. What fucking difficulties balance in again? The reverse, right? How? How? How do you do this? How do you manage this?
Seriously? Oh, come on.
They fixed boss rush in this map? What was wrong with boss rush on the map? I should probably let it die so there isn't a save. Bosses sometimes teleport to where the reverse balloons spawn on kill. See, more amusing is that in Legends, lots of maps are automatically in reverse. Oh yeah, reverse is like 50-50 in Legends. Like, they really love reverse. Like, I've noticed ever since they added, like, modifiers, it's like, okay, so where's the normal maps now? It's all just reverse. Gonna see how the ability to pop lead yet. No, but he will. Because it's advanced, so he actually levels up, alright. I still miss, what was it, update 37 that introduced erosion in face? If I remember correctly? That had the best bugs. Like, the everything has infinite layer skip was so fucking funny. All because they added Moab assassins having the ability to penetrate through multiple Moab layers. It was whichever patch changed Moab assassin and a limb to allow the ability to hit through multiple layers instead of just the active one. Because that caused a cascading chain of events that allowed everything to do it. Which is how a 0-0 glue became the best tool in the game. Because all of a sudden, it could just perma-stall entire Saram layers. Because it just went through everything. And was like the linchpin of my abuse. For erosion and glue, and then I had a better build that didn't bug abuse later on. But Quantum Entanglement I think was there for a while, people just hadn't found it yet. And it was one of the leading contributors as to why I stopped playing multiplayer, because everyone kept trying to fucking do it and crashed the game. Like, as funny as it was, I would have liked each match to actually end. No, your job is to literally just go after Moabs. Getting like 45 FPS. Paragon duping? I vaguely remember that. I can't remember exactly what was going on at the time, but I do vaguely remember it. I don't know why I got this bottom path. I guess that's just muscle memory. Queens has had a lot of bugs. It's very funny. But it still continues to remain far more playable than most AAA games I've unfortunately played. I'm still absolutely baffled at how my PC just like absolutely shit the bed and destroyed the driver just because Call of Duty crashed. I still can't get over it. It's been like 2 days. Desperately need to sneeze and I can't. And I have. Ugh. Actually, it doesn't matter because there's only one Moab. Oh yeah, it doesn't rise, man. You actually bother checking the fucking trophy store after this game mode. Make Quincy Flooded Valley even more trivial? Yes, you can now stall with Ice Monkeys so that you can actually place on the fucking water. I imagine Quincy Flooded Valley is exceptionally easy. And actually very, very doable without much effort. I remember when we didn't even have a boomerang buff to see the fucking track and you just had to pray that a crossbow monkey could do it. Because yeah, from what I remember, you were able to get to Arctic Wind pretty reliably. The problem was you couldn't get 2 of them. And you needed 2 to make like a pixel of water placeable. But now you don't have to worry about that. You can just go straight for the ice monkey. Yeah, the animation of him throwing the boomerang, at least on speed up. Yeah, on speed up, it just looks like he's punching the air and killing balloons from a mile away. And now I want a boxing monkey. NK, if you're listening, new hero needs to be a boxer. I'll also accept a boxing pat skin. It gives you a boxer. It's just that easy. Suddenly it all comes back to Beast Handler. Oh yeah, need to name this now, because round 63 is no longer lore accurate, it's shit for round 63, so now it's just Chom Chom. The only use I ever have for this tower now is just fuck Moab in particular. Chom Chom was the hero of the half cash run though. He completely solved the Moab problem round 40. And then I made the unfortunate mistake of evolving Chom Chom, and then the stream crashed. Which is why in the stream VODs, there's a 20-minute stream. Because for whatever reason, OBS died shortly after the discussion of what would an evolved Chom Chom be called. You'll never guess what build we're going to be doing. For primary only, by the way. I'm sure this will catch everybody by surprise. Really hope game doesn't crash if we can save all these isolate plays. Why don't you save and quit after a round or whatever, so that you can keep it all? Do it in increments, you know? While it's during a boss. Guess I did the placeable on tier 5. You certainly picked a moment to do it. Only had the idea then. I stand by my prior statement. You certainly picked a moment. As a TT5 them all. I assume they still have their can stand on water things. I think it works the same with sea monkeys, right? So the funny. Going to sleep in like 4 free rounds. I'm always impressed that people playing balloons like late into the night for their time. I say this as someone that unfortunately bashed their head into the wall Dark Dungeons that one time and then really fucked up their head with a massive headache from doing so for playing too long. I used to, but now between more kids just don't have the energy for that. I feel like that's understandable. Alright, time to buy ourselves on a Chom Chom. Are very unique and innovative. You know what? We're not even gonna try and use big words. Apparently, we're just falling apart already. This is what I get for waking up at 4 in the morning. I mean, were kids in life in general have time to play other than those others means don't play much anymore. Still. Completely understandable. Alright, big evolved Chom Chom. The 31 IVs and special attack Chom Chom. Actually, that's the point. Is Chom Chom a physical or a special attacker? Because, like, missiles are physical, but it's the ability we're using it for, so is he a physical or a special attacker? He's a Chom? Well, technically he's more than a Chom now, as we evolved him. We installed a ROM hack so we didn't have to do a trade evolution for the steel types. Could I have done this in a far better fashion? Absolutely. Am I going to? Absolutely not. Oh. You know, random shit I could buy. Fuck it, we believe in Dart Monkey supremacy. Oh, well, we can't upgrade him anymore. Sniper, congratulations, you're a part of the team now. My work here is done. The game will either work or it won't. Oh yeah, I did yesterday's advanced challenge like 5 minutes before the stream started. The funny regrow farm with the glue gunner, and then second attempt was, you know what, why not 4-2-0 Druid with a camo village, and 3 minutes later, after everything got blown away for 20 years, it won. I need to look at the Rogue Legends boss relics again. I did briefly take in the information that all of the special effects stuff, at the very least, mentioned level 15 heroes instead of 20, and I feel like that's still a band-aid solution to the effects. In that they should probably just be heroes can't do this, period. Because that makes sense in my mind. Really, all the relics should probably be reworked into being hero-specific relics, so that heroes actually have like more of a place in Rogue Legends. Because right now, at least as Quincy only, like Quincy's sole purpose in every one of my Legends run is to be a camo village. That's the value he provides. He is a camo village. One that's immediately lost the second I have a phase relic, because everything sees camo regardless.
Awesome.
So I feel like I would definitely do more with boss relics to make them more unique. God, Deflation is such a fun and exciting game mode, isn't it?
Incoming. Incoming.
Was it even done anything? No.
BFB incoming.
It did something, boys. Hold on, how many pops did it get? 23. It's a hero. Alright, and that's our Black Border sweep returned once again. We now have literally everything done for the 1 billionth time. Also, I forgot to look at the trophy store. When there's supposed to be like fireworks Moab thing. I'll buy the cowboy hats because it's funny. I like how I've had the like birthday party hats on this entire time to the point where I've just kind of tuned out the fact that they've been on the entire time. That's for 4th of July. I'm going to need people to remind me to open balloons when that comes out. Because I'm going to forget. Isolate game performances used to always be big problems with Bloons. It's slightly better, but it's going to inevitably fall apart. It's just how Bloons is. Oh, that's the wrong button. Let's learn the tale of the Desperado. Well, howdy there, friend. Come on, gather around. There's a Desperado in town. Desperado starts with pistol, and each path improves Desperado's weaponry. Dual 6-shot revolvers on the top path, a long-range rifle on mid, or powerful shotgun on the bottom path. Watch that Desperado clean up round 1, and then let me tell you a little about this rootin' tootin' monkey. Yeah, Bloons' performance falls apart because this is a game built in Unity, which already means it's going to fall apart at some point due to shit tons of things on screen. But Bloons has it especially funny because calculation lag and everything calculating all the time. So it's best to have not billions of towers all doing something with millions of projectiles, but to have lots of, or not lots of those, blow everything up straight away. At lower levels, Desperado can only shoot one balloon at a time, so it's important to maximize the conditional speed buffs at low tier upgrades. Placing Desperado far away from balloons to fight other monkeys in range, or where there'll be a lot of balloons in range depending on the upgrades of each Desperado. Desperado gains camera detection with the first middle path upgrade, but needs tier 3 on the middle path to deal lead balloons. Bottom path Desperado might not like being around other monkeys, but still needs their support. We did it. That's enough target practice. Word is a posse of balloons are approaching Sunset Gulch to destroy the bridge. Go meet the Desperados to help clean up the riffraff. Such tutorial. Monkey Paw Curls, a remake that came in Unreal Engine 5. Suddenly Bloons becomes an open world multiplayer survival crafting game using Nanite and Lumen. The balloons are fast approaching. You got here just in time. Upgrade the Desperado close to the track to 003 in order to take down the balloons. When Desperado has a second weapon, they get 2 ranges, one for the pistol and another for the second weapon. That Desperado will pull out a powerful shotgun when balloons are close. Well, you want in my room now because everyone else has gotten out of bed? Lead balloons are about to come out, but that middle path Desperado can't see the track. Upgrade to a 030 and watch this powerful long-range rifle blast lead balloons. I was like, okay, we're monkey. Oh, and now you want out of my room? Dog can't decide where it wants to go. I see there's still a lot of balloons on the way to destroy the bridge. Don't let him get too far, all this will be for nothing. As far as I can tell, for Desperado and NK6 has been using they, them pronouns. They're all just war cry monkeys to me. You know, I need to actually see what the fuck these paths do. Actually read. And I'll be honest, I'm probably not going to read successfully. Ryan, you're the backup monkey that hopefully stops the Moab from coming in and ruining my day. That did not work as much as I thought it would. Alas. Now, what the f- Is that actually the ability? Wait, hang on. Why do I have a monkey ability and what does it do? Get him. Fuck him up. That's quite the pierce. Fuck him up. Oh, wait, you can always see camo. Don't you give him camo village? As you can tell, I'm already very good at this game, so... What's bottom path do again? Funny. Despero's a second weapon, they get two ranges. One for the pistol, another for the second weapon. Despero pull out a powerful shotgun, balloons are close. I like how that's... I've been told about that again. Well, that's quite the death, isn't it? Okay, that might have been a bit early. By a bit, I mean very. Damn, he doesn't have the ammo to finish the fight. He's no John Master Chief, that's definitely for sure. I should just place it here, because then he'd actually be in the fucking range of this shit. It's a shame you can't gain XP for the tower in this mode. We really are gonna have like a terrible cowboy monkey. We did it. All it took was dying like 3 times. Have I even unlocked all tier 5 Mermonkey yet? I'm pretty sure I have. Yes. I did do it eventually. Beat Rogue Legends. 1 monkey. Wait, hang on. Wait, what, hang on. What's the catch here? One monkey army artifact plus other buff artifacts and supporting monkeys. With 1 monkey army, your hero counts as all tower categories, deals 2 times damage, and can see camo. You won't earn XP though, so you'll have to buy hero level ups with in-game cash. Non-hero monkeys deal no hit damage. Ah, I see, that's the catch. Reading. I love how Quincy is like tragically missing so much stuff. No, this will be funny. Okay, so this might be where we end up actually getting the pop challenge done, because we probably are going to fail this for a while, since we are using Quincy and not Adora. Okay, well, there's our first problem. You don't get pops to towers and quests, right? I mean, if you don't, then I guess that's a funny. Okay, so man, you really have to.
Oh, come on.
This partially feels designed around Adora. Adora would just devour things and get far more XP.
Yes.
Let's see. Can we 2-farm levels? I mean, Pops don't, but I guess let's find out. Nope. Oh, wait, it does. That is funny, okay.
What next?
Dot works? Apparently Dot does in fact work.
What's up? Oh yeah.
Have a feeling that this may not go well, and we may have to go again. Okay, well, we're learning. Real tough guy, come on. Not wrong now. We are quincing, alright. So we start off with a market instead, and that probably propels us to where we need to go. You'd also get Alk buff? I could, but Quincy needs to actually be usable before Alk buff actually does anything of value. I think investing in banana stocks is the better play. I mean, I'll get AMD. It will happen. I just want money first. Well, we'll find out. Need to build more battle dinosaurs? Unfortunately, Beast Handler is currently locked away, so we're not allowed to right now.
You want some? Seriously?
I like the part where Quincy just, like, fucking missed everything there. Dude had one job and couldn't even fucking do it.
Yeah.
Alright, does it make more sense to buy Alk buff or to keep trying to level Quincy? No, it might be financially better to get Berserker Brew first now.
Yes.
Which balloons at the Sun God Tower? I think that's the last one I played. This one. This one has our Lord and Savior, the Sun God, and his vengeful twin.
Incoming. Headshot.
Look at him go. I'm making questionable decisions, and I'm going to continue to make those questionable decisions.
Headshot. Yes. You want some? Incoming.
I don't like the new tower. It's currently still locked. But from the one instance I've got to use it from the quest tutorial, it seemed okay. I would need to use it more than that one time to figure out what the fuck I'm doing with it. So we'll figure it out. Alright. Level 8 power spike, Quincy with triple damage. It's gonna be unlocked once the next update drops. I mean, if we're getting pops here, which we can't see, so alas. Then again, you're not a Quincy man because of the bows, because of the pettiness. Exactly. But every person that's in the bows. To be fair, I am in fact a gun user in most games. Dual wielding guns has kind of been the most fun gameplay I've had in any game that's been involved in. Okay, Quincy now with the bigger bounces. Alright, it's not a bigger power spike to buy jungle drums. Never played a shooter game where shotgun was not the correct choice. Shotgun's always the correct choice because devs can't balance shotguns in any game. Alright, time to invest in more stocks. This is in fact financial advice. Also, wait, this is Legends Rod, so that means DDTs are coming soon. I should probably invest in a MIB. Wait, hang on. Does the relic let Quincy pop everything? I can't remember now.
ENG incoming.
Yeah, almost everybody did it in the birthday quest, and by almost everybody that means I didn't do it because I was too lazy to do it. Damn, I didn't stop in time. No, man, move! It's right here.
What's up?
This is our tank. To be fair, there actually is a tank monkey, so there's that. Alright, now just in case I forget that we now have the ability to deal with DD2s. Our incredible farming.
You want some? Yeah. DDT incoming. Headshot. Yes, incoming.
Yeah, we now have arrow rain. It might be better to buy Moab and Brittle right now.
Headshot. VFB incoming. DDT incoming. Headshot. Incoming.
I feel like I'm behind the curve on Quincy levels.
Headshot.
Maybe overclock is better, but at the same time. Should be using all this off cooldown. Dora would make this so much easier. Dora would probably be close to level 20 by now from just voring fucking villages over and over again. Why does Twitch keep pausing itself for me? Unsure. I know my YouTube's been falling apart, and it's probably entirely related to the fact I've been running U-Block. Hey Quincy, now do be a poppin'. Yeah, that's made like a noticeable difference in DDT popping power on its own. That's a lot of ZOMG. That's a bad. Okay, things are about to get extremely awkward. And all these farms have made their money. Problem is, I don't think I'm popping this bad. Well, I popped the bad, I popped the DDTs, now for the next step, the everything else part. Holy shit, he did it. The Quincer managed, now he just needs to make it to his next power spike. That's a lot of bads. We struggled before already. Here's hoping quad damage is good. Alright. We've done what we can. Now we wait till he's in range again. I probably shouldn't be recklessly using rapid fire. Okay, well, now rapid fire's better. Oh, it might actually... Okay, rapid fire's actually like a noticeable improvement. Yeah, I wasted rapid fire, but it might come back before he starts shooting again. Does, okay. Pog. What am I looking for? This. 19 is the important part. Uh-oh. Boys, we may have met our match. Just get an ice or something now? I probably should have. Been desperately clinging on to the idea that I can just get Quincy to 19 before anything else. But that might have been overly ambitious. Because I don't think he's popping even Zito. Jeez. Holy shit, he actually did it. Quincy, you goddamn hero. That Red Balloon's also a hero. Thank you for stalling. I got a middle bat popped first. Oh no. Fortified bad. It was already close the first time. Can we break fortified bads? Well, we did it last time. Can you say hello? Of course you can. As I slowly suffer in Quincy Hero Hell. Gonna do it. Hero moment. The second there's 2 fortified bads, I think it's like actually over. But I see 2 fortified bads. Wait, do I? Am I blind? I think I am. Not sure. There might be 2, and if there is 2, then it actually is over. Alright, pray. Almost at 19 power spike. It is funny seeing Quincy have like extreme knockback. The game did not like that rapid fire, I'll tell you what. It was unamused. What boss this week? I think it's Blastopolis still? There we go, we hit the Quincy 19 power spike. He's about as strong as he's ever gonna get. Quincy as Quincy was meant to be, the canon event Quincy. Quincy when all the inhibitors have finally been deactivated. Look at that. Look at the difference 19 makes. Actually absurd. It's almost like giving him 50% more multiplicative damage is great. Here counts the primary tower so you can get top path village. Do we have that relic? I didn't properly read the quest, which, as reading is an enemy of the state, makes perfect sense as to why I didn't read it. Holy shit, it's like, he's so strong now! No, let's find out. Imagine reading. Reading is for lore YouTube channels? Exactly. Ultrabeast in Homeland? Yep. Now all of our funds is exclusively for the Quincer. Or no longer exclusively for Quincer, we can do other things. 13 have gotten over the hump. I'm pretty sure the way I did this was like the wrong way of going about it. But then again, most people wouldn't bring Quincy into this in the first place. So that's probably where it all went wrong to begin with. Oh yeah, this doesn't last forever, right? Like it shouldn't be perma uptime? Oh, it is perma uptime. I thought level 20 heroes kind of just tier 5 towers, so you needed multiple overclocks. Here's overclock uptime's been bugged for a while, does the scale of hero level. Classic. Now how long has it been bugged for is the real question. Man, the game really doesn't like all these buffs being applied to Quincy at once. Lore accurate Quincy. This is Quincy before he took the DDT injury. Ignore the fact I'm using the cyber skin. I like how the glue is actually doing damage somehow. Update 34? Wait. Doesn't that mean it's been bugged for like nearly 3 years? Get him, Quincy. Fuck him up. I think everything gets damage reduced to 0, but ice whatnot probably let it damage. I'm just surprised that bottom path glue even has damage. Road to 8 mil, so close. Pop stolen. Oh, that 500 monkey money really gonna do us good. Alright, now time to learn how to play Azili. This place is scary. I'm glad we're here with Azili. She's so powerful and little. How could you not feel safe with Azili around? Azili wields dark magic to curse balloons. Cursed balloons are damaged over time, and nearby balloons are damaged when the curse is applied. There are a lot of space balloons, especially fast ones. Azili can have trouble, but her powerful curse is still awesome. I see we have access to wizards, and that's the important part. Heroic red balloon. That red balloon will later become a bad. Azili can curse balloons through walls, and as she's level up, she gets more range, attack speed, and begins cursing multiple balloons at once. Azili can pop camo and lead balloons, making her a very useful hero as long as you have other monkeys to make up for her slower attack speed. Upgradeless wizard. Level 3, Azili gets Heartstopper. When activated balloons are slowed, can't regrow, and purple balloons are vulnerable to all attacks. Activate Heartstopper on this round when the purples come out. Azili's level 7 ability, a Sacrificial Totem. This places a totem on the map that gives nearby monkeys counter detection, extra pierce, range, and attack speed and projectile speed, especially to wizards. Using the totem drains life, 10 at first, but only 1 at level 16. Activate Sacrificial Totem on this round to destroy the balloon wave. We did it. At level 10, Azili gets the Moab Hex ability. This places a powerful curse on a Moab class balloon and uses Azili's target priority to pick the target. Hexed Moabs take damage every second until annihilated and release no children when destroyed. My favorite part is when it says wait for balloons to be in range of the OO wizard before hexing. If there is another Moab class balloon around, when the Hex Moab is destroyed, the Hex will transfer to the next Moab. Activate Moab Hex on this round once the BFBs are in range of the Wizard Monkey and watch them all go up in magical smoke. This upgradeless wizard. Play some more monkeys and finish off the rest of the rounds. See, having full access to the epic funny that is Dragon's Breath spam. Now, in hindsight, this Necromancer placement may not have been the greatest placement that the streamer could probably have pulled off, but hey. Be gone, BFB. As we can see, we're definitely using all the strengths that Azili provides to a team right now. This Necromancer absolutely did a lot of stuff. Well, we learned how to use Azili, and by Azili I mean that wizards are in fact the bestest of towers. And as the prophecy foretold at the start of the stream, I did say I'd be done in an hour and a half. We have now exhausted the content. What's the advanced challenge? A bad challenge? On what game mode is it? It's a bad challenge, okay, so it's not all around, it's not funny fortified bad. So what have they left open? I mean, this map is long enough that I'm pretty sure an elite defender with an elite sniper could actually 1v1 this. By 1v1 I mean 2v1 it. Always a bad challenge, but never a good challenge. I'm just trying to see, like, the dumb part. the funny part, if you will. You know what? Fuck it, we ball. Alright, slight problem. DDTs do exist. Ice was there, he was glad to be included. I'm glad he was included too. You don't want to leave him feeling left out. Alright. The even funnier option. What if tier 3 Chom Chom? Okay, where there's a will, there's a way. Primary expertise of Super Brittle and Taxone. But the funny. Okay, I may have mistimed. I may have mistimed the Moab limb. I'm a believer. You know what? What if I put this here? That way, I can watch it go down. It was almost too good. I'm convinced. I'm going to make this work. I should probably pay attention to when it popped. There we go. Easy. Tier 3 Chom Chom. Alright, how close are we to getting Cowboy? Well, if Legends doesn't give it, then we ain't getting them this update. I'm just saying that, I could do the Odyssey. That could definitely kill time. And what are we working with? Standard, 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 impossible. Legasp. Alright, what about the crew details? Not Quincy, don't want him. We're a wizard. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is already more than enough. You know, we're bringing a ninja just in case. There, done. Always trust in Chom Chom. Chom Chom never lets anyone down. Alright, now we have our Quincy. He's using a different skin today, but we do have Quincy down. So yeah, overall, the content of Update 49, it's certainly a Bloons update. I have enjoyed it, as I do most Bloons updates, although it will still never beat the phase slash erosion update, just because that was the funniest bug I've ever seen happen in Bloons. I don't think we're ever topping infinite layer skip. As far as balance goes, Spike Factory with, like, player targeting is incredible. Absolutely amazing. It's such a huge buff that I'm genuinely shocked we have it. I thought that was gonna be the one thing we would never get. But god, does it's going to make Sanctuary chips for people so free. It's like, early Sanctuary is, it's a bit hard, but it's not majorly difficult. Once you know where the dart's supposed to go, it's fine, and then you just buy 2 snipers and they literally hard carry you into a sub. And that's it, you got your round 40 done. The hard part of cheesing Sanctuary was not messing up the perma-spike placement. Gonna need Frosted Flame Ravine like 50 times more now. I have the new spikes just over and over. A part of me wonders, honestly, if my old build might actually work. Because I was very greedy with spike factories. Back when Beast Handler and ComCom were like really good. Although the big one is Dark Dungeons. Is anyone that remembers YO !63 in the Twitch chat knows that Dark Dungeons run was the most scuffed, bootlegged run just to make Quincy function on that map. And required a lot of horrific bullshit. Wait, I swear I edited almost all. Maybe I forgot. I wonder if that video still works. The thumbnail still does. Because Twitch nuked all of odds. Twitch saved the video for 2 years? I guess it was one of the surviving ones, because it was like one of the most watched VODs on the channel. They deleted until there was 100 hours left. So I guess the Dark Dungeons completion survived off the back of it actually being watched by basically this entire channel. Because it was such a fucking monumental moment when it finally happened. And to be fair, it deserves to survive. Like, that Dark Dungeons run was a culmination of 2 months of my suffering to make it happen. And I think like 2 balance patches as well. I still remember, like, the day before the patch was coming out on one of my builds, before everything got, like, turbo nuked. I played, like, fucking 8 hours straight, and then played another 3 hours, and got back into the 90s again and failed round 98 for, like, the 50th time. Desperately trying to get that completion before all the nerfs came in. Did not succeed. The 5-way nerf came in. Good luck beating Odyssey of Out Hero. To be fair, I don't think this Odyssey is going to be particularly difficult when we have access to a horde of wizards. If we can beat Flooded Valley Chimps with Quincy being placed near the start of the game, we can beat anything. After all, what is a ninja if not a better Quincy? Wasn't Puddles also beaten? Bloody Puddles was beaten right before Beast Handler got mega nerfed. When Degree 24 Eagle could still carry 3 Moabs at a time, which is the wildest buff I have seen them give. They were like, it not carrying Moabs at all. We should change that so that it has a better transition into tier 4. Makes it carry 3 Moabs at Degree 24. Okay then, I guess. I guess it now becomes like the ultimate stalling tool. And now it has been rightfully nerfed back down. But man, when it was powerful, it resurrected the Quincy sniper build. Which, to this day, I am still convinced Quincy with snipers is the only viable way to beat Bloody Puddles with Quincy. I don't think there's any other build unless Desperado has not officially changed that. But we won't find that out until someone else does it. Or Update 50 comes out. Whichever one happens first. Although I still like the whole tinfoil hat theory that I slowly worked out in how to make early game Bloody Puddles consistent. In the dumbest way possible. The $420 placement of the sniper in round 15 is certainly a decision. And then the whole counting to 8 on round 22/23 for sniper target changing to make the 20s actually work. And even then it's kind of like 20% fail rate still. I had such crackpot methods just to make early game Bloody Puddles even doable. It was hilarious. Interesting new mage hero's ability, it's juices and chips, and what if Genesis gets buffed? I mean, Azili's not new. Azili's like one of the older heroes, and that's just a consequence of life-spending things / life-related things just don't work in chips. With one exception, I believe, and that is Corvus. Because Corvus, I believe you actually can leak in chimps. And thus be able to trigger stuff like bomblets. If only you could totem with Corvus, he'd be too powerful. Azili needs that blood instead of mana. Azili doesn't go for that artificial factory-grown shit. Azili is a proponent of all natural. If it's not the real thing, Azili doesn't want it. Ah yes, I see my expert ability to place things has messed up the ability to place two things there. Well, congratulations, Ninja. By process of elimination, you now actually get to get upgraded. I messed up. Can another Alk fit here? Oh, wait. Okay, so Wizard is too fat, but Alk can fit. Not that I think another Alk actually does anything in this case. You don't use sticky placement? I think I do sometimes. Yeah, I do. I do have it. I just don't bother placing things correctly unless I have a reason to care. It's helped a lot of fitting boats in the pools. I use it when I have to actually consider placing things properly. Most of the time, it just annoys me having it on because I forget and then it gets stuck on the edge of the UI. And then I have my shocked Pikachu face moment when I can't place things for a moment and die. But that's just standard. Actually, in that case, a ninja would fit in here. No, let's see. Can we get the sticky bomb? Not that it will do anything, or even be needed. We do have Phoenix already, but you never know. Maybe I could be even more AFK. No, it's like literally useless. 8 pops. What a hero. Alright, do Alks fit on the bench? They do. Congratulations, Ninja, you've got... Oh. Fucking... That's game up out of nowhere. 420. Ninja gets to have a friend. I guess the Dart Monkey could sit there too. Actually, can a wizard fit on the bench? No. How sad. Slip Ninja Alking like 2020? Listen, there's a reason why it's a recommended beginner strat. It's not my fault that it's absurdly effective because they refuse to change Alk. Like, Ninja Alk, I'm pretty sure actually beats like every beginner maps, like early game. So I remember like last year, I got like the question of any recommendations on how to beat like beginner map chimps, and I literally just loaded up Monkey Meadow, hero-less, placed down a ninja, placed down an Alk, and then just let it play itself into like close to the 60s. And then eventually just started buying snipers because I got bored. It just works until the day they change Alk buff and how it works with multiple projectiles per single attack. Alk buff will stand as like the strongest chimp tower in the game. Like every tower, in my opinion, is rated on how well does it synergize with Alk buff. It's why bottom half sub is really good as well. And like, Alk buff is strong against towers that don't abuse the buff. That's the thing as well. So it's not even like it's only overpowered because you can get a tower that can multiply the effect, like Ninja or Sub using Air Burst. It's just strong on its own anyway. It just gets stronger because of stuff like this. Does it like last for what? 10 attacks? Which is also why attacks are extremely strong as well when you shove them under lane. So I now get 50 projectiles buffed by Alk buff per cycle. Just because, I guess. This blocks line of sight, right? Yeah. Be gone. We're buying snipers. See, I'm not even sure Alk should be nerfed because I do think like if Alk buff does get nerfed, it's going to cause a massive balance shit show. Too much of this game kind of just hinges on Alk buff's actual existence. Like so much would end up changing just off the back of that. Although maybe one day they will change it. No, it'd be very unlikely. By not nerfing Alk, we ensure next para is not Alk, which is a net win in my book. God. Alk. Permabrew on Paragons. That will be something. Although we did, in this patch, get Overclock on Paragons. I think. I know it has AoE Overclock now. I think it applies to other Paragons, which I think just kind of makes ENG Paragon even more of a bossing necessity, but hey. Inching towards Megazord Beast Handler Para. That's a point, actually, because you already need lots of Beast Handlers just to get into, like, tier 5 to begin with. And by lots, I mean 4 per tier 5. So that's already a ton of tiers and money investment. A Beast Handler Para would always be, like, what, minimum degree 20? I'm still waiting for the inevitable Druid and/or Sniper Paragons. My dream of, instead of, Druid's Spirit of the Jungle effect on the ground, it's just roaming death squads of tornadoes following the track back and forth. Just like an endless storm. Welcome to the team, Elite Sniper. The game is now won. I also think Sniper Paragon has like a lot it could do as well, if they really wanted to, although probably Sniper Power probably ends up sitting in the 1 of 4 slots because of its support ability. Which is just kind of a problem with Paragons anyway. At least in ranked bossing. In free play, you just buy everything regardless. Like, everything has to be weighed against, okay, so what's the best 4? Okay, those are the 4 we're buying on the boss fight. And one of them, always ENG Paragon. Because early game ENG Paragon blows up most bosses outright. And then plain Paragon is bullshit, so you end up buying that too. And then Wizard Paragon's apparently turbo OP, so you end up buying that. And quickly you find out, okay, so I can't buy any other Paragons because everything's already decided. Fool does not support this message. To be fair, Full is more knowledgeable at bossing than me, on account of they actually do bossing and, you know, want to be rank 1, not like rank 1 billion like me. Dark Paris first power regardless of context. I mean, Dark Paragon is the hero of least tier / cash, on virtue of its fucking cheapest. I still remember when it was like Candy Falls and Fool and Friends attempting to figure out the actual proper placement of Dark Paragon so that it doesn't leak. I just remember like somewhere in this area there was like constantly trying to figure out the exact placement to make it work properly. And I remember coming back like an hour or 2 later and it was still trying to figure out where the Dark Paragon was supposed to go. And I don't know why I specifically remember that, but I do. Alright, time for possibly the only actual difficult part of this run. And then I placed a ninja. They'll never suspect what tower comes after this ninja. I'm trying to remember, what was the build I did for this? Oh yeah! This map was my first introduction to preemptive strike. When I was still like learning the game and was only like a couple 100 hours in at most. These are fun times. I miss being horrifically bad at the game and not knowing what most things did yet. And the consequences of how Apache Prime and Prince of Darkness carrying me through 40+ black badges basically left me ill-prepared to deal with expert maps. And why we spent basically a year on expert maps alone as a result. 2-3 months worth of streams to get into expert, a whole year afterwards. Good times. I'm still glad I left Dark Castle for last, because I do think that was the correct and funniest decision. It was a hard slap in the face when the map proved to me the sniper tower was not in fact the best tower in the game. It was devastating when I learned that Prince of Darkness couldn't solo carry every map anymore. I mean, it took me ages to actually discover what real abuse of snipers and subs was, but once we did, things became very interesting, and I stopped being unintentionally creative once I learned all about those. The funny toilet wizard? I miss the toilet wizard. It's so fun. Any map they add a toilet in, it's immediate Prince of Darkness. Privatization of the Quincy industry. To be fair, I am one of the few people that does in fact only use Quincy. With that brief stint of using Geraldo during Halloween. And Command and Conquer? Probably tomorrow. In fact, almost undoubtedly tomorrow. Where we will be returning to the CNC series with Red Alert 2, because we finished Firestorm like 2 days ago. Despite my best efforts, apparently. I do intend to finish the series. I mean, what is my Bloon streams if not a waiting room for the next Bloons update? I play the content, I black border it, I complete it all, and then I move on because I ran out of content after burning out playing Bloons 2,000 hours straight once upon a time. CNC4 waiting room, unironically. I have never played CNC4, I only know its terrible reputation and roughly what it's like. And I can't wait to play it. Will we ever get a Dawn of War stream? I mean, they did re-release Dawn of War 1. But I would have to buy the re-release. I do have the original one, but I'm not sure how much it's gonna cooperate. So it might be a stretch. Although it can't be any worse than old CNC games require me to window capture them, so... Look at my Steam lab rev. 8 Dawn of Wars. How much do I have, actually? Where's my Steam? Dawn. Dawn of War Anniversary, Dawn of War Dark Crusade, Dawn of War Soulstorm, Dawn of War Winter Assault, Dawn of War 2 Anniversary, Dawn of War Tour Chaos Rising, Dawn of War 2 Retribution. I honestly can't tell which one's supposed to play. The Anniversary one is probably the one you should play. Because that's the one where everything was rolled in together. I think. I'm 99% sure. But not 100%. I think the Anniversary Edition is always the correct choice at the moment. Unless you own the re-release, which is like the 64-bit version and looks slightly better. Is Soulstorm's a choice? I think it's just because it's like the last one, right? So it's the, quote, most recent version that everyone will be modding. It's all the content. See, I just never played Dawn of War when I was younger. Like, my RTS game was CNC. When I was but a child playing bits of Tib's Sun and mostly Red Alert 2. I have, to this day, never played Warcraft in any capacity. And only played StarCraft 2 because it was a near RTS during the online era when I was already playing World of Warcraft. So I was already exposed to it via Battle.net. Those days were truly funny because, like, it was true. Like, if you were a Blizzard player, like, you were playing every Blizzard game. It wasn't like, oh, I only play WoW or I only play StarCraft or I only play Diablo. No, you played every Blizzard game. Like, if you were on Battle.net, you played anything Blizzard. Warcraft is my favorite RTS. Fuck Blizzard. Overwatch, I think, was like the moment where I stopped playing anything Blizzard. That was like the turning point for me. And I think I stopped playing Overwatch in like Overwatch 1 Season 3. I got my gold weapon on Mercy and called it a day. And honestly, I think me being an almost exclusive Mercy main in Overwatch may have contributed greatly to the reason why I didn't want to play Overwatch anymore. And there might be a correlation with me playing like team-based support and despising the game immensely. Because it went the same way in League of Legends as well. Where I was a support main in League and basically despised any living human being. Still waiting for actor Outlive, who's currently their only news or media interviews. There we go, we have the boy, the greatest tower that ever lived. As Mercy team joined the first seasons of the game, my role consists hiding behind a wall, pressing ult at the right time, truly peak. The real Mercy experience. The heroes never die experience. Didn't they briefly bring back OG Overwatch gameplay as like a limited time game mode? exceptionally challenging gameplay all around right now. Oh, starting off at round 20, say it ain't so. Oh wait, yeah, everything's like double speed. Let's hold on, what's the actual rules again? Oh, it's not everything, it's just Moabs. Never mind, it's fine. There we go. Fire Quincy's been placed. Okay, maybe we should place a ninja to deal with purples. Oh yeah, the bat's gonna have like twice as much health as well, right? This round, 100 rounds. Okay, there's lots of fucking rooms. This will be fine. I assume this can handle effectively a 4 to 5 Moab. And if not, well, it was funny. Now, I could use farms. But why would I do something so horrible as to farm and print money? Printing money is illegal. It causes inflation in the monkey economy. The question is, do we want Lord and Savior Comcom or we go in Apache Prime? Then the co-op challenge? Oh, the co-op daily? No, I basically don't touch co-op at this point. Alright, we about to learn the hard way. Oh! Didn't die. You know what? That's convinced me. We're going Moab shove. Real legends remember co-op Sundays? I mean, it is Sunday. That is true. Alas, the co-op is gone. And by gone, I mean, much like Bungie's marathon, it's paused indefinitely. God, fucking marathons. Marathon's development is such a tale. Bungie CEO slash exec this week made such a heist selling themselves to Sony. Sony must be absolutely fucking livid with how poorly run Bungie is. Someone not killing troops? Wow, you don't even consider balloons as like an enemy army? They're not even people? Wow. This bottom half heli was definitely the decision to make. Alright, now we play the game of can I AFK until Impossible Price Comcom? Yeah, that's a point, actually. Effectively fortified DDTs at double speed. That's not going to spark joy at all, is it? Well, we'll have mid by then, so it probably won't matter. And right now we are witnessing compelling, engaging gameplay. Truly sitting at the edge of our seats as my mouse doesn't even move. Nothing but the most engaging gameplay on the channel. Alright, I only used one heli for the first wave. Perfect, so 63 will be fine. We get to walk into 64 of 2 helis already up? Well, it's actually free. How well is our Dart Monkey doing? Oh, he's actually popping. He's probably causing more problems than he's solving, but he's definitely popping. Okay, this might be the part where it actually falls apart, but we'll see. We do have up to 3 helis to still come in and save the day. He's not just popping, he's popping off. He's truly the MVP. Base Scrapyard being so horrifically long of a map that we don't even get triple heli procs. It takes so long just to get to the second heli. See, the best part about Rosalia being the only hero is that I don't have to use any hero at all. If there's no Quincy, I don't even have to care about abilities. They don't exist now. It's actually free. Oh, is this where the triple heli proc's gonna happen? Nope. How's our Dark Monkey doing? Oh, he's hit the big 2000s. He's reached that milestone. Will he make it to 3K? And now we have our Lord and Savior, Calm. And now our Dark Monkey is starved for pops. Literally was just thrown out onto the streets right there and then. Calm took his job. Man, my placements are truly incredible. I can't even place the fucking Spike Factory in village range. Alright, well, I guess it's going here. I will save myself a whole $600 by buying MIB, because I'm gonna buy MIB anyway for the heli. We don't have to buy it yet, because there isn't DDTs yet, so it doesn't matter. Alright, there's a chance. The Dark Monkey might make it the 3K. 4K might be a stretch, but he might make it the 3K. Alright, now I'm gonna buy MIP before I forget about it. Or it would be quite the disaster. Alright, now we just wait for like 50k and see if we can get Carpet Spikes before the problem unsolves itself. Alright, Dart Monkey check. This is the only important part about this run, seeing how far the Dart Monkey goes unupgraded. God, I love the Tempest Rising OST. I'm gonna keep saying it, because it's true. Soundtrack is great. Oh. He's gonna hit 3K, boys. But will he hit the 4K? What about the bad that comes in the last round? The problem will solve itself, trust. All we need is a small loan of 30 grand. Not even that, we just need 20 grand. Alright, DDT check. God, that's terrifying. When the com's not on top of it. God, is that terrifying. 95 might be a situation. This might be the great shoot-a-bot Sabo incident. Okay, it's starting to look a little bit fucked up. Okay, we might have to actually start engaging with the abilities now. This is only 10k away, and then the problem will go away. There's definitely going to be buyer's remorse of not buying Sabo when I had the chance, but at this point I'm too committed to the bit. There's no way this survives this round. Yeah, there's no way it's killing fucking 4-set OMGs at this point. It is drastically losing ground. It's so close, but it's not close enough. Alright, now, what can we do to solve that problem? Sabo might be the solution. Now we once again need another loan. Farms are a thing, farming's illegal. Not for any particular reason, just because I'm claiming it's illegal and therefore not doing it. Alright, we gave ourselves a whole 15 seconds of wiggle room, but I doubt it's gonna do much. Definitely regretting the whole didn't buy Sabu coming into this round. Alright, how do we unfuck the situation? Because I refuse to restart from the beginning. It's our Dart Monkey's pop count. He actually might make it to 4K, but it's gonna be difficult for him. If I buy 2 towers, Carpet of Spikes probably doesn't happen. I'm wondering if Sticky Bomb helps, though. Summon Phoenix? Maybe. Any 2 things, I think, makes Carpet Spikes not happen. You know what? Fuck it, we ball. The Wizard's the best tower, of course it will work. It did not. Alright, we need to now, I think, very much inside a different box in this one. I don't think a single spike went on here. Pray for overclock. Sell everything and buy Carpet. Listen, now you're just speaking with too much logic. That makes too much sense to sell it all for Carpet Spikes. Believe. There's only like two and a half ZOMGs. Surely. I say 2.5, but I didn't pay attention to the fact it was in fact 3. Believe. Not enough belief. The thing is, if I sell everything for Carpet, DDTs become the problem again. So what can I get away with? So I need like 9k. I don't have 9k worth of shit. Maybe I can get to 9k worth of shit though. Mob Show is not real, it just doesn't work. There's too many things for it. It's just struggling. This kind of village? I choose to believe I can keep the jungle drums. Alright, we've done what we can. If it can't do it here, it's probably not gonna do it. That is too close for comfort. Alright, we do it again, but this time we do say goodbye to jungle drums and see if I'm close to the end, I guess. I'll just re-fucking buy it if I have to. In fact, you know what? It might be sell the ninja. That might be the difference maker. Because we were holding on like $400 missing. It might be a ninja diff. You're gonna have to restart? Never. Have faith. We're through, boys. We did it. It survived. And now we see how far this can go. Although I think this goes without saying, but I probably do need to buy Sabo. This does not bode well for round 98. Well, it's sure going to be funny. Alright, so how popped farmed is this already? Quite a bit. Our dart could make it the 4K. There's still a chance. This is like way too much shit. There is no shot that this is going to work. The consequences of not farming. But I'm still a believer. Primary mentoring for the dart? No, he has to get here on the back of his own work. He can't rely on others. Okay, I have a pretty in-the-box solution here. I think it's time to unleash Unstable Cock. Oh, game just like shit itself there. Alright, now, where's the prime position for it? Maybe here? Unstable Cock, trying to get my hexes contact. Alright, remind me, which is the better cross path for this? Because the last time I used this was probably actually a year ago. It should be larger potion, right? You want bigger splash. I'm going with that. Not even gonna wait for answers. Man, it's really prioritizing those ZOMGs. Put 1 mil XP and still not unlock Middle Path Alchemist? Don't even blame you. Somehow, I don't think this is going to kill 4 ZOMGs, although that was a pretty satisfying kaboom. The problem is still, how do we deal with the bad? Because Unstable Cock is great when things die, but it's kind of not doing anything until then. This is bad, because it doesn't... We may have been suffering the consequences of our decisions again. Top path sniper? That's what I'm thinking too. But it's not going to do the greatest. Because we're definitely not making the money for Cripple. We've got like 13k incoming, and that's what we're working with. So we gotta make do of 24k money. There's somehow make... Yeah, no. We're not getting called to arms either. It ain't happening. We're just gonna have to make do with what we got. So we can get to overclock eventually. You know what? Maybe I do have to farm. Well, first things first, we're gonna try the dumb solution. Two cocks are better than one. Enough explosions, surely. I feel like that made the problem worse in the grand scheme of things. There has to be a way to survive this without having the farm. Damn, I can't even cross path. What a fucking tragedy. Alright, may as well set strong then. Just try to stall. Maybe it can keep the ZOMGs back long enough. Not in village range? I'm hoping that this angle is better than any angle the village could provide. We'll try it in village range after this inevitably fails. But I don't think it's gonna work regardless. You can tell the game does not like the constant restarting we're doing. Alright. Does jungle drums make the difference? Alright, what do we keep it on first the entire time? Kinda looks better, but also kinda not. Alright, I think we have thoroughly fucked it. There's one Hail Mary. And that entirely depends if I can even afford it in the first place. Well, it's gonna be mid-round. Yeah, no, it is not happening. Well, I accept defeat. Gonna get our Dragon's Breath, gonna get our heli started, and then we're gonna buy farms. Gonna secure the early game, then I'm gonna buy money. He's trying his best. It's like, these problems only arose because we chose to not farm at all despite having massive long save-ups, so, you know. And I was truly a believer. But alas, belief wasn't good enough. In the end, we all returned to capitalism. And now we're gonna actually go over our normal stream end time. Which is the even funnier part. But I'm not, I'm committed. This is penance for wasting time in the first place. Right, the question is, can I double discount my heli? Let's find out. Probably not. In fact, might not even be able to single discount the heli, but I want that shove. I'm still a believer in ComCom. Okay, I might not get the shove out. And by might, I don't think I will, period. Oh, wait! Captain Prime, Dart Monkey range. Heli and Dart working side by side. When we needed him most, the Dart Monkey was there to provide ever so slightly more DPS. Can I deal with that? Yeah, apparently. Is a second discount village actually even worth... yeah, it is. Alright, now the hell I can play of itself. I'm not sure when exactly I want to have Calm Defi, but I know I want it soon. Maybe we can get all markets before then, though. Now back to the original setup that saved up the Comcom in the first place, but this time, income is a thing. Every farm has already paid for itself. Alright, excellent question this time. Did the streamer can in fact double discount the carb the spikes? He did it. So we know this setup works into the save up. And we shouldn't have to sell anything either to get what we want, so... Actually, how much does Super Mines call? Oh, I don't think we're getting that. That might be ambitious. I could buy central markets though. Yeah, I'm going to trust that 5 regular markets is all the income we actually need. And that will turn out to be one of the greatest mistakes I'll make again. Yeah, so tomorrow's stream and like the streams for the nearest future, so probably at least a month, will be me playing Command & Conquer some more, continuing on with the series, reliving my childhood. / reliving the childhood that was stolen from me in the case of Generals not working on my childhood PC back in the day, so I never actually got to play at the time. I can't wait to see how topical that game was. It's gonna be fucking great. Okay, so I believe this, yeah, this like wait, shit ton of money, so this is earlier Calm. How's Son of Quincy going? It's going okay. Unfortunately, Quincy was banned from the Odyssey, so we're going heroless. We're not allowed to use other heroes after all. Just over Ultra Boost even. A bit of money. How much is XL Trap? Also a bit of money. Bottom pat. What if rubber to gold? Definitely you're selecting the party, so I knew that part. Unfortunately, this alchemist here is stealing the Dart Monkey's pop, so unfortunately the Dart Monkey will probably not make it to 4K guaranteed this time. We did get nice jingling noises though. And yes, I am staring at this and thinking, man, that would be probably a lot funnier than going for Carve the Spikes, but what if both? Yeah, who knew farming was like really fucking good at making money? Unbelievable. How much is Dart Paragon actually? We did bring enough Dart Monkeys for that. That's not off the table either. MVP could actually become MVP. Yeah, okay, this is quite the difference. now I'm thinking about calling arms. I mean, our Dark Monkey's actually still gonna hit 3k. You never know, actually. It might still make it. Maybe it isn't losing pops. Is this ninja somehow not in range of any of these? That's actually incredible. The best part is he could have been. Man, those DDTs sure do move quickly. We did it, boys. Who knew making money solves all problems? Unbelievable. We even unlocked the cowboy as a result of our stupidity. But we'll still won't be seeing him until update 50. But he's here. He's ready for update 50. What am I gonna spend my hard-earned trophies on? I'm not sure. I already have too many and not enough stuff that I care about. I'd buy a Cyber Quincy profile picture, but they don't want to make one, so it is what it is. Time for XP farm Cowboy Monkey? That's for update 50. He never spends its gross. I would buy more Moab skins if they gave us the ability to have all of them selected. Let me just have a massive grab bag of all my Moab skins active at once. How do you look at instances again? Powers. Yes. We're not too far off gold bordering subs. But the only one I ever cared about was this one, so... And we're probably never getting it Black Border because I don't farm collection events, so... Anyway, with that, it's 20 past 12 and I'm kind of hungry, so I should probably go get lunch now. So, we've re-sweeped the update. It's all done. Everything's cleared. Our amazing amount of Quincy usage continuing to go up. So with that, thanks for watching. Find those folks that are following. Do stream same time every day, 9 AM UK time, around the clock, 3 hours, 21 minutes. That's when click start stream button. Now with that, tomorrow, we will be back to CNC. So if you were here for balloons, see you in update 50. So probably 2 to 3 months from now. Now with that, I'm gonna head off. Have a good one. See you in update 50 or in Red Alert 2, whichever one interests you more.